I'm Sam, and this is Amazing Travels. Hey guys, I just got back from Niagara Falls, USA and Canada, and let me tell you, my number one tip, go during the fall. Not only is it beautiful because all of the leaves are turning these gorgeous colors as they're about to fall off into the winter, but you get to escape those summer crowds, which can kind of make you feel like a sardine, and nobody wants that. When you're in a place like Niagara Falls, you want room to breathe, to feel how picturesque and feel the rush of water that is coming from those absolutely awesome falls. For my trip, I stayed at the Courtyard Marriott, which is super conveniently located across the street from Niagara Falls State Park. No brainer. So instead of driving, what I did was I walked. I walked all along the trail, which goes along the Niagara River. Totally beautiful. You're gonna find some awesome spots to take pictures, just take in the scenery until you get to Prospect Point, which is the place on the US side to see the Niagara Falls. Not only do you get a good view of the American Falls, but you get quite a good glimpse of the Horseshoe Falls, which is the one that's on the Canadian side. Now, if you want a better glimpse from the US side of the Horseshoe Falls, you gotta head towards Goat Island. There is a bridge at Niagara Falls State Park, which will take you over by foot to Goat Island, where you can see the Horseshoe Falls in all its glory. Just take a look at this picturesque view. It's crazy. You get this feeling like you're on the edge of the earth and that water's gonna take you there. That rushing water is absolutely incredible. And it's the same thing you feel at Prospect Point. You just feel the water rushing, and not only that, but there's like this huge mist in the air. When I was driving from Buffalo to Niagara, I thought, wow, there's some crazy factories going on over there in Niagara Falls. That was me being kind of dumb because I didn't realize that is just like the after splash of all this rushing water hitting the bottom. It creates this huge mist like a cloud. Absolutely incredible. And if you want to actually feel the rush of water, you can take one of those boat tours, which both the American and Canadian sides have, and make sure you're ready to get wet for that one because you will get soaked. I definitely suggest you bring your passports to cross the Rainbow Bridge over to the Canadian side. Rainbow Bridge can be crossed on foot or by car, so it's convenient for whatever you prefer to do. I personally like to walk everything because you kind of really take in the scenery when you do it. And then all of a sudden, you get a little passport check, you're in Canada. Boom, just like that. The Canadian side is really lively. There are casinos, there are restaurants, there's everything right along that fault line where you can see the falls. And the main reason I would say Canada is a must-do is because you get a full frontal view of the falls. I mean, you see those American Falls falling beautifully. You can see the Horseshoe Falls just perfectly carved out of the earth. It is a must-see. Of course, this can only be done with a passport. Do not forget your passport because you are crossing country lines, borders. Enough of that. Once you've taken in those breathtaking views, promise me you will do one thing. Promise me you are going to zipline the falls. Yeah, zipline. There is this company called Wildplay, and they have set up a zipline from the top to the bottom where you get this spectacular view of the falls, and you just feel like the wind in your face. You feel like you're one with nature, and it is just so freaking cool. Anyone can do it. As old as 90 and as young as 7. There's no fear involved. You're kind of like just sitting back in a chair, enjoying the view, and also kind of feeling the rush. It was absolutely spectacular. Must do, must do. You saw the falls, right? But then there's also the Whirlpool, where these powerful rivers kind of converge and make a spinning sight for the eyes right before you in this like valley gorge. I don't even know if those words make sense together, but You got me, right? Personally, I'm into adventure, and I thought the best way to see those would be to do a zipline adventure course. Another thing by Wild Play, these people just happen to be like, I guess, the adventurers of the Canadian side of the falls. You can do 3 kind of courses: kiddie, for the children's, the classic course, or the extreme. I chose the extreme because but actually it's really not that extreme.
This is scary as shit, but it is such a fucking beautiful view, and what a thrill.
What it is it's higher than the other courses, but let me tell you, it has the best view of the Whirlpool. You get to go up on the top above the trees and you zip line basically over a street to the Whirlpool, and you're on this platform and you're just overlooking the beautiful fall colors, the river rushing. It was majestic. The great thing about this course is it's kind of off the beaten path of tourists. It's about 10 minutes drive from that Rainbow Bridge. You're more with the locals and you get to still soak in all that nature and kind of experience something different. The last thing you absolutely must do while you're in Niagara Falls is take a trip to Buffalo, New York. A lot of people overlook it, but Buffalo has a lot to offer. So much that I can't just put it in this video, it's gotta be for next week's video. So make sure that Buffalo is on your to-do list as a day trip from your vacation to Niagara Falls. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. Please leave any comments if you have them, subscribe if you want to, and definitely just keep traveling. That is the number 1. Till next time.